Cartoons.
And more, might adopt it. Fit and more
Hey everybody, welcome back to the another video for Halloweentoono 6. And today we are going to take a look at the top 10 times SpongeBob fueled our nightmares. So anyways, this video contains scary images. So let's do this!
But this sponge has also frightened us on more than a few occasions. Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 times SpongeBob fueled our nightmares. For this list,
That's
we'll
giving
be
me the
looking at
creeps
various
all
moments
about,
from
huh?
SpongeBob SquarePants that made our skin crawl with disturbing imagery. Number 10, that nasty thumb. In this episode,
Oh,
SpongeBob suffers
that's
an
gotta be a
accident at
splinter
work
thing.
that leaves him with a splinter in his thumb.
Hey, a splinter! Okay, well, it's been nice knowing you, but you have got to go.
While it isn't the most terrifying episode, it has still gained notoriety, specifically with how it tries to gross out viewers. You'll see SpongeBob's thumb grow from a sizable red sore to a massive infection that spews pus.
That's definitely the nasty thing of all. That thing is so big it's in dads.
That doesn't look good.
The episode even goes so far as a bit where Mr. Krabs takes the splinter out and eventually gets drenched.
Ew! That gross.
Those who viewed this episode for the
definitely
first time would go
acne
to bed
thing.
wondering what the hell they witnessed in their kid's cartoon. This was probably worse than the time Squidward ripped his toenail off.
That's still definitely the worst of them all. Still hurts me a lot, huh?
Number 9, a cute ball of trauma. This episode has been known for a handful of faults. SpongeBob's surprising negligence, the unnaturally dark premise, but most of all, the imagery. When SpongeBob brings home a new pet to keep him company, the seemingly adorable critter turns into a vicious beast. It starts out being a slightly more demented version of its cuter self, but towards the end of the episode, it's turned into some demonic monster you'd probably expect from H.P. Lovecraft. Yeah, this is why we stick to dogs and cats, and maybe a couple of bunnies.
Are you a friend of Fluff? What's going on? Okay, now this is starting to hurt.
Number 8, zombified patty people. Have you ever heard the phrase, you are what you eat? Well, SpongeBob
Ooh, the
took
Krabby
phrase
Patty
a little too
zombies.
literally and completely changed the
No
way
wonder
we
they
look at
liked
Krabby
it all about,
Patties.
huh?
Krabby Patty creature feature
That's-
sees the denizens of Bikini Bottom slowly
a
become
Krabby Patty
zombified
zombie
hybrids
all
of the
about.
underwater burgers.
What's going on?
As if it wasn't enough to gross out viewers again, the show had to make the horror as grotesque and disturbing as possible.
Slow down, SpongeBob.
It certainly doesn't help that we see some of the characters suffering from bulging eyes, jagged teeth, and bloated
Still
bodies.
suffering to
Isn't
that.
the show supposed to be
That
about a
gives me the
happy-go-lucky
nightmare
sponge and
balls.
his starfish pal?
Have a slider.
7. Sticky Terror. In honor of Best Friends Day, Patrick gives SpongeBob the greatest gift: a massive wad of gum covered in hair, dirty socks, old slices of pizza, and a bunch of other garbage.
This chewing gum is my
That
most
gives me the
beloved
greatest
possession.
garbage of them
I'm
all,
giving it to
huh?
my bestest friend
To
on
like
Best
it,
Friends
huh?
Day.
At first, it's merely a giant ball of inconvenience and rancidity. However, one moment occurs shortly after the friends depart that really gets our spines shaking. After SpongeBob gets the wad of gum in his house, a pair of underpants crawls from inside and rasps out, "You're not Patrick." Revolting and creepy.
Still got
this wasn't
imagination
imagery
on
we'll
my
never be able to
underwear
get out of our
now.
heads. Number 6. Disturbing meme faces. What's the deal with episodes actually trying to creep or gross us out? As if the overly detailed monsters and infections weren't traumatizing enough, the show took frightening to another level and tried to make it funny with the face freeze episode. Here, SpongeBob and Patrick find their faces frozen after
That
making
gives
what
me the
feels like
ugliest
nightmarish
thing
versions
about-
of rage face memes.
That's
Patrick, we have
disgusting
the
like that.
face freeze.
We're talking images of jagged teeth, distorted eyes, and even a few blood vessels, all while enjoying some terrifying body horror. Feels like the writers either missed the point of why rage face memes are funny, or they hated them enough to try and scare kids so they'd stop looking
Still
at
got the
them.
nightmares about.
It is not funny. Stop laughing.
Number 5. That pink hat. Yes, even the older episodes had a few weird and unsettling moments, one of them being the original Halloween special, Scaredy Pants. Noticing how the denizens of Bikini Bottom don't find him scary, SpongeBob seeks out Patrick for help, and the two decide to shave SpongeBob's head to make him look more like a ghost.
What do you think?
Perfect.
Still got definitely a
Now
ghost.
that's scary.
Very scary.
Let's go scare somebody.
However, it isn't until the Flying Dutchman removes SpongeBob's ghost costume that we see what really happened. Turns out the dense starfish shaved his little porous pal.
Still definitely
a little
afraid of
too
that.
far.
Hey, what do you know? I scared him.
Still talking on a
Was there
brain
not a
now.
moment where he thought he should stop?
It worked, Patrick.
They're really
I scared
just study
everybody.
inside the brain of
Yeah.
them.
I guess
That
it
makes
was your pink
sense.
hat.
Pink hat.
It's a
Oh, that's
brain.
not a hat. That's my brain.
Number 4. I've been waiting for you, Patrick. Bummer Vacation's claim to fame is for a disturbing moment between two best friends. SpongeBob is forced to take a vacation while Patrick fills in for him at the Krusty Krab.
Whoa. They put a tiny bee in his belly scratcher.
That's much exactly
Oh.
like that,
However,
huh?
he begins to think Mr. Krabs is trying to permanently replace him,
That
and he
was
plans
the
to get
weirdest
rid of his
thing
best
of all.
friend in an effort to get his job back. When Patrick comes home, he finds SpongeBob sitting in a dark room, and the latter turns around and utters, "I've been waiting for you, Patrick."
I've been waiting for you, Patrick.
It's almost like someone at Nickelodeon watched a few too many slashers and psychological horror films. Number
That's
3,
laughing
the
now.
hash-slinging slasher.
I was just SpongeBob, I was joking!
Arguably the most popular of SpongeBob's creepiest moments, Graveyard Shift has a wealth of horrific imagery throughout the episode.
wonder if
From
supposed to be
Squidward's
look
story
like
of the
all about.
infamous killer, to the slimy
Ooh, that
walls, to
scares
the
me
mysterious
all the
phone
time,
calls,
huh?
we were already getting chills up our spine before the hash-slinging
That
slasher
definitely
makes his
brand new,
appearance.
huh?
I didn't know the buses
I
were
like
this
it.
late.
They don't.
Well, they're dropping someone off.
Still thrills.
The shadowed, hunched-over, spatula-handed figure keeps us in suspense of what is about to become of Squid and SpongeBob. But luckily, it just turns out to be a young kid looking for a job.
Can I have a job application? I brought my own spatula. I called earlier, but I hung up because I was nervous.
That's
As for the light
amazing.
flickering, it's none other
That's
than
Still
Nosferatu.
definitely
Okay, this episode is
an
just
evil
weird.
thing.
Nosferatu!
Number 2, overdoing it a bit. When the Flying Dutchman needs his ship repaired, the ghostly pirate crashes at SpongeBob's house and proceeds to traumatize the guy in all sorts of ways.
There's no way they're doing the spooky ways of them all.
Just when we thought the imagery couldn't be any more disturbing, the Dutchman pulls out all the stops midway through the episode. As SpongeBob goes on about his day, the Dutchman appears from the floor, taking the form of a vicious ghoul, a giant insect, and a baby that vomits a clown-headed worm.
Got a lot of monsters that do this. Baby caterpillar's a clown.
He caps it off with a human head turning into SpongeBob, whose eyes squirm out from his face, with spiders crawling all over his body. Well, that's 20 seconds of potential innocence we will never get back.
Dutchie, is this gonna be much longer?
Before we reveal our most horrifying top pick, here are a few honorable mentions that are just as nightmare-inducing. SpongeBob's transformation.
I take it back, Gary.
That's
Something is
cool.
wrong with me.
Endless consuming beasts.
Look out! Help! I'll save you!
That's definitely an octopus in that.
Homework nightmare.
Why? Why did you set me on fire, SpongeBob? Why didn't you just write your essay? Stop wasting time!
A talking pineapple,
You
huh?
doodle, me SpongeBob.
You doodle! Me, SpongeBob!
A burger to hurl for.
Why, that's the most diabolical Krabby.
Nasty Patty, that squills me out.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You'll have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Well, here it is.
Number 1, a Cronenberg monster under the sea. This one is just plain nasty. This episode sees SpongeBob and Squidward suffer an accident from one of Sandy's inventions, causing them to morph together.
Hi, Sandy.
I'm not sure what it is, but something seems different about me.
It's really odd to see, yeah, but the worst is yet to come. At the end of the episode, Squidward
Still
takes
got a
another
lot
one
of
of
that,
Sandy's
huh?
inventions, only to
That's
misuse it
still
and cause
crazy
the entire
looking thing
cast
to
to morph
transformation
together.
now.
The scene transitions to Squidward in therapy before revealing how everyone mutated together.
It all started when I was born.
Disgusting, gut-wrenching, putrid, unsettling, revolting.
That's
there isn't a single
putrefied,
ounce of
Dad.
positivity here. Oh, and they did this a second time in the episode Teacher's Pests. Nickelodeon, we need to have a serious chat.
Now we can be together forever.
Do you agree with our picks?
Well, here it is.
Welcome to day 27. Today, I'm going to show you how to make this easy mock cocktail. To make this sweet treat, you need a martini glass, orange crush, vanilla ice cream, candy corn, and whipped cream topping. Start by adding a little vanilla ice cream to the bottom of your glass. Pour your crush, filling the glass. Add the whipped cream and top with candy corn. This drink is sure to be a hit with your kids and other partygoers. Thanks for watching and make sure to like and subscribe.
And now for another one for silly, spooky jokes. Who are the werewolf's cousins? The what whoops and the when whoops. Who is a vampire most likely to fall in love with? The girl next door. What is red, sugary, and bites people? A jampire. So, we'll see you tomorrow.
Well, that's all folks. Good night. Thanks for watching.